I haven't done one of these for a while, and I thought it'd be fun to pit the XT-49 Eliminator against the Commonwealth of Man. They both seem like ruthless conquerors, so I thought it'd be fun to see who came out on top. The XT-49 Eliminator has a rogue defense system for government type machine intelligence. They're a determined exterminator. They have warbots, gestalt consciousness, machine for a trait, war machine, power drills, mass produced, uncanny, and bulky. Their origin is prosperous unification, and they come from a desert world. I had to make a few concessions on the Commonwealth of Man. I created a custom Commonwealth of Man for this game for two reasons. One, it's the only way I could force that empire to spawn in this game. You can't force that on a regular generic empire. The other one was because I wanted to change their origin. Normally they have lost colony, and that usually forces an extra empire to spawn in the game, and I didn't want that. So those are my reasons for creating a custom empire. Aside from that, it's identical to the Commonwealth of Man. Except for the flag colors. I changed those because they were so similar to the XD exterminators. I thought this would stand out better during the game. As for the game settings, I've set this on Grand Admiral. I've disabled Iron Man mode. I've got a tiny galaxy size, only 200 stars, elliptical galaxy shape. Hyperplane density I left the same. AI empires, just one. That would be 1-on-1. As for advanced settings, crisis type I left alone. The only thing I did was I set the AI aggressiveness to high to get the action going a little faster. The rest of this stuff is default. I left it as was. So with that, I'm going to click play and I'm going to start the game. Before I take the game off pause and start it, I like to see the starting positions of each empire. And it looks like the XT-49 Eliminators and the Commonwealth of Man are on opposite sides of the galaxy, so it might take a while before the action starts in this game. I also like to take a look at the starting ships before at the start of each game, just to see what they look like. They've always been identical before, and I don't think it'll be any different this time, but I just want to take a look to be sure. So I'm going to take a look at the Commonwealth of Man's first. And Commonwealth of Man has 3 ships. This is their armaments, utilities, and core components. Statistics on their ships. Switch over to the XT Eliminators now. They've also got 3 ships, their corvettes, armaments, utilities, core components, and stats. So they've got pretty much identical starts. So with that being said, I'm going to take the game off pause and let it go for about 20 years or so, and then drop in and see what is going on. There's my hyperlanes. It's been 20 years of game time now, so I thought I'd drop in on the 2 empires and see how they're doing. And during the game, the 3rd empire's cropped up, the Lyrian corporate holdings. Thought about killing them off, but I figured, well, we'll just let it play out and see how it affects the game. So I'm going to take a look at the Commonwealth of Man first. Look at the traditions that he's got. He's adopted 4 out of 5 out of the expansion tradition tree. He has no ascension perks yet. Commonwealth of Man, I should say. As for ships, let's see if I can pull that up. Ships, he's got 3 construction ships, 2 science ships. He's got a shipyard, and he's got 3 star bases and 1 transport fleet. 27 ships, they're all corvettes. Looks like the armament and utilities are still the same, and the core components are still the same. Research. Right now he's appointed Jafaba as the head of research. He's researching blue laser and naval capacity and army damage. So then I'll take a look at the XT 489 Eliminators. So take a look at their traditions. He's adopted Discovery, and he's got 5 out of 5 adopted. 1 Ascension perk, Mastery of Nature. That's for, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colonies. 6, 1 in progress. Got 1 fleet. He's got 2 constructor ships, another colonization ship being built, and 2 research ships, 1 shipyard, 2 star bases, and a transport fleet. Take a look at his military fleet. He's got all corvettes. He's got 16 ships, and all their armament, core components, and utilities are still the same also. I decided to kill the corporate holdings empire for this game after all. I played it out and it had a major impact on the way this game played out, so I made that an alternate ending to this video. So with that being said, I'm going to get the game started again. "30 more years of game time have elapsed. I thought it'd be a good idea to drop in and see how the empires are progressing. Commonwealth of Man is a lot stronger militarily compared to the XT Eliminators, 8K to 3.2. I'll drop in and take a look at his empire. He's got some colonies. Got 3 fleets. Gonna take a look at the most powerful one. And this top of the line ship right now is a destroyer. Here are the core components. Looks like all kinetic. Here are the utilities. Nothing in the auxiliary slots. Might as well look at the corvettes while I'm here. Here's the core components. Blue laser, not kinetic there. And these are the utilities. Nothing in the auxiliary slot. Let's take a look at the traditions. So he's got expansion fully unlocked, and he's got 3 out of 5 discovery unlocked. And for the ascension perk, he's taken executive vigor. Currently researching quantum energy states, an ancient rampart, and artificial workforce. Sorry, I can't read. Go check out the XT Eliminator, and they've got. Looks like they've got more planets than the Commonwealth of Man. They've only got 2 fleets. Here's the most powerful one. They've only got corvettes. They don't have destroyers. Here are the core components. All missiles, utilities, and nothing in the auxiliary slot. This fleet's got frigates. Take a look at them. So here's their components, and their armaments, and their utilities. Check out the traditions. He's got Discovery fully unlocked. He's working on Supremacy, and for his Ascension perk, he's taken Mastery of Nature. Well, the Commonwealth of Man has declared war on the XT-49 Eliminators, and they're considerably more powerful militarily than the Eliminators are. So take a look at the ships and the traditions and see how they stack up before let the game go on. Here's the Commonwealth of Man. They've got numerous planets. Their most powerful fleet has destroyers still. And here's the core components. Don't know if that's much of a change or not from the last time I looked. I don't think so. Still nothing in auxiliary slots. Yeah, I'll look at one more fleet just to see if there's something different. Nope. Well, different layout for these destroyers at least. Here's the core components, and here are the armaments. So they've got two different flavors of destroyers at least. Take a look at the traditions real quickly. Expansion, discovery, and they've just started on supremacy. They've executive vigor, and they've taken the technological ascendancy, which is one of my favorites. So I'll go back and take a look at
Situation
Eliminators.
updated.
They've got numerous planets as well. They've only got one fleet. It's got destroyers. It's a top of the line ship. Here are the core components, armaments, and utilities. And the auxiliary slots are empty. Okay. I guess I can look at the corvettes real quick. Core components for the corvettes, armaments, and utilities. And auxiliary slots got an afterburner. As for ascension perks and traditions, they've got discovery adopted fully, working on supremacy 4 out of 5, and then for ascension perk they've got mastery of nature. I also want to take a look at the war goals real quick, this from the Commonwealth of Man's perspective. And they are the attackers. Their goal is to end threats. And for the XT-49 Eliminators, who are the defenders, theirs is cleansing, which is war is waged to cleanse the enemy from the face of the galaxy. Well, bad timing for the Commonwealth of Man. Looks like they've had a breakaway. A couple planets, colonies break away from them. Now called the Kandarian Union. And they are fighting a war with the Commonwealth of Man. Well, the war between the Commonwealth of Man and the XT Eliminators has ended. I saw some border change, but not much. But they're still, the Commonwealth of Man is still fighting the Union. Well, the war is over between the Commonwealth of Man and the Union, and it looks like the Union lost. They've still got a few strongholds, but I'm going to drop in and take a look at the empires and see if somebody's been vassalized. And this is looking at it from the XT Eliminator's viewpoint. I'm going to take a look at the contacts, and I'm not sure anybody's been vassalized. So all three empires are still active. Here's a quick look at the map from the Commonwealth of Man's viewpoint, and here's a quick look at the map from the Union's viewpoint. Commonwealth of Man does have its problems this time. Now they've got another breakaway colony or two, and the state of Findaban's outpost has declared war on the Commonwealth of Man, and it looks like they're seeking independence also. That was a short war. Looks like the rebel colonies have been subdued and they're back in the Commonwealth of Man's underneath his rule. So it's interesting that while the Commonwealth of Man is fighting all these civil wars, the XT-49 Eliminators are gaining strength. And the Commonwealth of Man just keeps jumping from one war to another. Now the XT-49 Eliminators have declared war on them. I'm going to take a quick look at the ships and traditions and see where both empires stand. I'm going to start with the XT-49 Eliminators.
Situation log updated.
They've got a lot of worlds, colonies as usual. Let's see, and they've got a bunch of fleets. This looks like a good one to look at. So they've got destroyers. Here's the core components. Here's their armaments and the utilities. Mostly armor and nothing in auxiliary slots. Take a look at a Corvette real quick. Here's the Corvette's core components, armaments, and utilities. Take a look at another fleet just to see if they're the same. Destroyers here also, and it looks like it's the same layout. As for traditions, let's see. They've got discovery, supremacy, versatility, and they're not working on anything else. For ascension perks, they've got mastery of nature and archaeo engineers. The XT-49 Eliminators are currently researching mole stabilization, galactic administration, and cruisers. That could turn the tide of war a little bit if they get those before the war's over. As for the Commonwealth of Man, I'll find some of his fleets. Look at his most powerful ones. Here's a pretty powerful one. He's also got destroyers as his top of the line. These are the core components. And these are the armaments and utilities. Take a look at a Corvette. These are the Corvette's core components, armaments, and utilities. There's the readout of the stats. Take a look at one more fleet just to see if they're the same. Destroyers here also. And it looks like, I think the layout's a little different when it comes to armaments, I can't remember. And there's the utilities. As for traditions, they've got expansion, they've got discovery, and they're working on supremacy. For ascension perks, they've got executive vigor and technological ascendancy, which is, I think I've said it a lot of times, is my favorite ascension perk. As for research, they're working on X-ray lasers, colonial bureaucracy, and antimatter missiles. Sounds cool. Looks like the Union sees a moment of opportunity here. They declared war on the Commonwealth of Man also. So it looks like their Commonwealth of Man is fighting a war on two fronts. Well, the war is over between the Eliminators and the Commonwealth of Man, and it looks like the Eliminators made some considerable gains into the Commonwealth of Man's territory. Well, now the war's over between the Commonwealth of Man and the Kandrantian Union, and it looks like some significant losses for the Union. Well, the XT-49 Eliminators have declared war on the Kandrantian Union. They are way outmatched militarily. I'm going to take a look at the ships and the war goals real quick. I'll take a look at the Kandrantian Union first. Hope I'm saying that right. Ship-wise, they have one fleet. And in that fleet, they have one destroyer. Here's the specs, core components, armaments, and utilities, and nothing in the auxiliary slots. Might as well see what they have for destroyers. Core components, stats, armaments, and utilities. We'll take a look at the XT destroyer ships. They have menacing destroyers in this fleet. There's the stats, core components, armaments, and utilities. Take a look at another fleet real quick. In this one they've got cruisers. There's the stats, core components, armaments, and utilities. So they have a definite edge, not only numerically but also technologically. Let's check the war goals. So the attackers are the XT-49 Eliminators. Their goal is cleansing. War is waged to cleanse the enemy from the face of the galaxy. Defenders are the Union, and theirs is to end the threat. War is waged to end the threat to galactic civilization. And real quickly, back to the Union. Here's a quick look at the war setting from their viewpoint. There's enemy ships. There's a hostile fleet from the Eliminators. Another hostile fleet, transport fleet. And there's another breakaway republic from the Commonwealth of Man. So they're going to be embroiled in another civil war. Okay, the war is over between the Eliminators and the Union, and it looks like the Union's been wiped out. Plus there's another war going on again, this one between the Commonwealth of Man and the Kondratian Republic. So we'll see how that goes. Take a look at their ships real quick. Quick look at the war front from the Commonwealth of Man's viewpoint, and also from the Republic's viewpoint. Commonwealth of Man, here's a fleet. They've got destroyers. Here's the core components, armaments, and utilities. That's for the Republic. Take a look at their ships. They've also got destroyers. And here's the layout. And the utilities. Auxiliary slots are empty. I thought for this part of the war it might be fun to see it from the Republic's point of view. They're in green. Commonwealth of Man's in red. So you can put a comment down below if you like this format better.
Alert. Station engaged. Planetary invasion alert. Malignant atmospheric incursion detected. Hostile fleet assets engaged. Alert. Station engaged. Planetary invasion alert. Malignant atmospheric incursion detected.
Well, the war is over. As you can obviously see, the Republic was eliminated. So now it's the XT Eliminators and the Commonwealth of Man again. And the Eliminators have a tremendous advantage militarily. And the Eliminators have declared war on the Commonwealth of Man again. They've got almost a 3-to-1 numerical advantage militarily. We'll see how it goes. And there you have it. The Commonwealth of Man was wiped out. The XT-49 Eliminators are the winner of the game. And that's the first time I remember the Com losing a head-to-head battle in these matchups. So anyway, I enjoyed making this video. So this is Rich from Loaded Strategy Games. I'll see you later. Bye.